All right, good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new program here on the Nation Network. This is WCW Saturday Night, and joining me here in the broadcast booth, the one, the only, Jesse "The Body" Ventura.
That's right, and the pleasure is all yours.
Welcome, wrestling fans, here to WCW Saturday Night. And our opening contest features the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel.
Yeah, well, the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel, he's been really going out of his way, and he has managed to put together a hell of a streak here, as I understand it.
Well, indeed, he has been undefeated since joining us back when we were the NWA, just recently, of course, becoming the WCW, as Ted Turner, as we know, has purchased the company. Buddy Landel has done it all here in a very short period of time. Now the question is, where does he go from here? Some impressive victories throughout the Great American Bash, and now the question on everybody's mind is, what does he do at this point in time? Oh, wait a minute!
Oh boy, I'll tell you what he does at this point in time.
Buddy Landel just saw what was coming his way. Big Vader is here. No love lost between these two men, and we knew this day was going to come. Buddy Landel has taunted Vader the whole time Ric Flair was out. The music would kick up, and Vader at first thought it was the Nature Boy Ric Flair making a return, only to find out it was Landel just drawing his focus. And I believe Vader considers Landel partially responsible for losing the title.
Well, I'll tell you right now, he's going to be partially responsible for the fact that he's going to have to cash in on his life insurance policy.
And now, Buddy Landel with the Irish whip on the former champion, and that does nothing. Vader just destroying Landel. Fans, oh, there it is. I was just about to mention it. We saw what he did to Wahoo McDaniels at the Clash of the Champions, and he has no issue with Wahoo.
I'll give credit where credit is due. Buddy Landel somehow got back up to his feet.
We have seen Vader use that move ever since the 4th of July to put guys out, and I think he's looking at some retribution here.
Well, the pummeling has begun, and if you're Buddy Landel, all I can say is somebody better call his wife.
Things not looking good at all here in our opening contest if you're Buddy Landel. Vader, of course, having his way with this man right now. Of course, Vader defeated at the Clash of the Champions, not by one, but by two men. Terry Funk somehow pulled off a huge upset.
I'll tell you, I was watching that match, and Vader had a dominating beginning to that match, much like the one we're seeing here tonight. But then we saw how it turned out. So even for Buddy Landel, there's still possibility.
Well, there may be, but I don't know that Buddy Landel is of the same character and of the same ability of Terry Funk. Funk, of course, a former World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, well, Buddy Landel is in the ring, and he's still right now in control. And about 3 minutes ago, who'd have thought we'd have ever seen that tonight?
Vader shoots him into the turnbuckle. He catches him belly-to-back suplex.
I'll tell you right now, Vader's going to have the big advantage in this one all the way around.
Oh, and he planted him with that release powerbomb, this time face first in the middle of the canvas.
Nice German suplex right there. He's just throwing him around the ring like a rag doll. But you know what? When you're Vader, you get to do that.
Vader's got him now. What's he going to do? Has him up over the shoulder and drops him head first into the turnbuckle, and he's been busted open. Landel is bleeding.
Buddy Landel, oh, look at Vader with the big headbutt to that open wound on the head of Buddy Landel, and Landel now realizes just how much trouble he's really in.
Vader going to work. He could probably put him away right about now if he wanted to, but you know, Vader's got retribution on mine. Then clothesline and Landel all the way out to the floor here in the debut episode of WCW Saturday Night.
Oh, and Landel reversed it, but only for a moment.
Vader just throwing him into those steel ring steps.
Oh, he's got him up, and this is going to be a problem.
It is a huge problem if you're Buddy Landel, no doubt about that. Landel now with Vader as the count continues to climb.
Referee's count is up to 7. They better figure out what's happening here before they get themselves counted out.
Well, Vader was aware. Look at the head of Buddy Landel. German suplex again.
Belly to belly this time, and Vader really having his way with this guy.
But Landel continuing somehow to fight back, and now goes to that rear chin lock on Vader.
Well, I hope he has a B plan, because it's going to take a lot more than that to make a fight out of this.
Vader now back to one knee. Elbow to the midsection, and again, and nothing left for Landel to do but to release. Vader continuing to hammer away. Vader pummeling Buddy Landel.
Yeah, but he's spending a lot of energy out there, I can tell you by looking at him. He's not looking too good right now.
Vader with Buddy Landel here in the corner. And now Low Landel with a boot right to the face. Vader's got him. Went for the powerbomb, and Landel fights his way out.
Vader walks right into the inverted atomic knee drop, and now Vader suddenly bailing outside the ring.
Well, one thing about Vader we have seen throughout the Great American Bash, if he takes you out early, it is all one-sided. But as that match moves deeper in, as they go into the deeper waters, so to speak, Vader struggles. Now Landel follows him out. That could be a big mistake by the Nature Boy. Overhead press slam by Big Van Vader.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Nature Boy Buddy Landel better figure something out right now, because Vader is an absolute monster, and he's got it all figured out.
Once again, that choke slam really doing a job. Oh, this might be all she wrote right here. Vader's got him. Going for the powerbomb again. Let's see if he can pull it off this time. He does.
But why is he not going for the cover is what I want to know.
Well, apparently he's not done with him yet. He's going to do it again. No. Landell comes out using the momentum to his advantage.
Too close to the ropes, and Vader taking advantage of the geography of the situation.
Buddy Landell giving Vader everything he expected and more in this match.
Well, Vader got the early start before the bell ever rang, and he's had the majority of the offense. But you're right, as this match winds on, Vader winds down, and Buddy Landell, if he can survive somehow, he might pull a Terry Funk out.
Oh my God, what a move! Vader may have just broken him in half with that one.
Well, again, the count going up, and Vader has to work to beat it out.
Look at Landell. He is in so much trouble right here.
He attacks the leg, and we know why.
Well, taking a page out of the book of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Vader maybe having flashbacks right now to the Clash of the Champions. Oh, what a move!
Straight from the book of the dirtiest player in the game, and this will be a huge upset.
2 count on Vader out the back door. Boy, Buddy Landell almost pulled off a huge shocker here in the debut of WCW Saturday Night in our opening contest. Buddy Landell, blood-stoked face, and he is right now. Look at this, Vader.
Well, Vader just turned the tide with a very simple move, but that back body drop becomes deadly when it goes all the way out to the floor.
Landell continuing the offense, and Vader. What is going on? He has had trouble ever since, I'd say, the Terry Funk defeat.
Hammering away on him, though. I'll tell you right now, Vader really doing a job.
Oh, this is bad news right now. Here it comes, Vader Bomb. Vader trying to tie him up. Landell reverses out of it with a Russian leg sweep. And now he drops Vader head first on the canvas, on the concrete floor, I beg your pardon.
Well, there's that thin padding out there, but I can tell you right now, that padding offers very little in the way of protection.
Landell driving the knee into the back of the head of Vader. Again, the referee's count continues to climb. Vader ducks it back in time, just in time to beat the count, and now Landell. Getting ready for the powerbomb. Vader's got him up. Oh my God!
That's all. That's it. It's all over.
Devastating clothesline, and that might be the end of Buddy Landell. Vader moving to the middle rope. Nobody home. Landell somehow does it again.
Shades of Wahoo McDaniel for a moment there, but again, Buddy Landell keeps finding a way.
But Vader not done yet either. Here we go. Landell turns it around. He's got Vader in trouble. 1, 2. He got him!
Are you kidding me?
The win streak of Buddy Landel continues. It is a shocker in our opening contest. The Nature Boy, Buddy Landel, gets the victory over Vader.
I've seen a lot of things in my life that I never thought I could explain, but nothing, I mean nothing, comes close to this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, somebody call the weatherman because hell just froze over.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I think Vader would have won the match had he gone for pinfalls early on, but he wanted to keep on handing out the punishment. And look how that turned out.
The downfall of Vader continues here as the WCW rolls on. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with plenty more action here on WCW Saturday night. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are back, and I'll tell you, this crowd right now still stunned at what they just got done witnessing. We get a look right now at the brand new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Nature Boy Ric Flair making his first appearance since winning the title at the Clash of the Champions. A great man once said that a champion is not the one who doesn't get knocked down, but that a champion is the one who keeps getting up. I don't care how many times I get knocked down, I'm coming back each and every time. And I will win and take back what's rightfully mine, as everybody found out at the Clash of the Champions. The Nature Boy Ric Flair is still the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Woo! I am the kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, jet-flying, limousine riding son of a gun. And by the way things look right now, I don't know that Vader is going to be on the immediate horizon, because, big man, you are on a hell of a losing streak, my friend. But tonight is a night about celebration. So tonight, in the main event, the Four Horsemen are going to go up against the hottest tag team in wrestling. And any two men they can find to join them. Because diamonds are forever, and so are the Horsemen.
The hottest tag team in wrestling, who's he referring to? wrestling fans. This is Ken Resnick inviting you to join us for AWA, American Wrestling Association Wrestling Action, right here on the Nation Network. The biggest, the best, all of the greatest names in professional wrestling under one banner, and that banner is the AWA. Nick Bockwinkel, the Road Warrior, Stan the Lariat Hansen, the Midnight Rockers, and many, many more right here, exclusively in the AWA, exclusively on the Nation Network. All right, fans, we are back here live with WCW Saturday Night. The debut here on the Nation Network, and get a look at this. The total package, Lex Luger joining forces with Barry Windham. These two men, no strangers to one another. They were competing in championship wrestling from Florida for quite some time. They've been on both sides of the fence when it comes to one another.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a very dominant twosome right here. Barry Windham and Lex Luger, a lot of potential there.
Indeed, Lex Luger, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former Florida Heavyweight Champion. And he, quite honestly, was one of the most successful members of the Horsemen before he was excommunicated.
Yeah, well, maybe so, but things have turned around okay for the Horsemen, I would say.
All right, Lou Fabiano on the receiving end of the charging clothesline by the total package, Lex Luger, to get this one started out. Could we possibly see another upset?
I'll tell you right now, if Fabiano and Jake the Milkman Milliman find a way to win this match, I'm getting back in the ring.
Big body slam by the total package, Lex Luger. Well, you heard it here first, fans. Fabiano in that corner, and he is stuck there. Whoa, look at this. Luger walking into that big boot.
What a payback, though, right? Was it worth it? Ask Fabiano right now if it was worth it.
Well, you can't blame him for trying, because right now, if he doesn't, it's just a one-sided beatdown that we are seeing right here at the hands of the total package, Lex Luger.
I'd rather be getting beat down by a guy who just wants to beat me and not one with a personal grudge.
Luger with a lunging elbow right to the small of the back of Fabiano.
Wow, what a big right hand right there. He even hurt his own fist with that one.
Irish whipping Fabiano into the corner. He goes again, and now here comes a double team, perhaps. Tag made. Barry Windham is now the legal man. Look at this. Luger draping him out across that middle rope, and now Windham going down again across the back of Fabiano.
Well, if it wasn't hurt before, it certainly is right now.
Fabiano, what they call a journeyman wrestler. And there's Barry Windham with a nice flying head scissor, takes him down. Now Barry Windham again with Fabiano, cross knee backbreaker, and down he goes. He's in trouble.
Doing a great job right there of cutting the ring in half. Barry Windham not letting him get out of there.
Indeed, Fabiano is in a lot of trouble right here. Barry Windham has got the claw hold on, and this match is over.
I believe it is. Fabiano's not going to get out of that one.
I think, wait a minute, Barry Windham, I think he just released the hold. Oh, Jake the Milkman Milliman is gone. And now Barry Windham's got Fabiano. Here comes the Bulldog.
Well, smart move right there by Windham to make sure that the Milkman's not going to get involved in the pinfall.
And it is, oh my goodness, Fabiano somehow escapes.
Well, once again, I don't know that that was the smartest thing he could have done, but Fabiano bouncing back pretty nicely, all things considered. And now the tag is made to the Milkman.
He makes the tag, and Barry Windham now there to meet him. I don't think Fabiano's going to be any good to him whatsoever. Jake Milliman down in the corner. Irish whip sends him over, and now Luger is there, and he's waiting, but Jake Milliman gets out of dodge just in the nick of time, and look at that, Luger getting involved.
And Barry Windham was going to work on the turnbuckle pad, it looked like.
Windham turning the tide once again. There's the tag. Oh, I thought the tag was going to be made, but it didn't happen. And now instead the other way around. Double team and Milliman in trouble. The total package, Lex Luger takes him over.
Nice improvised suplex right there by Luger. No question that the power advantage is going to be in the corner of Windham and Luger in this one.
And we just saw it on display right there. Tag is made. Fabiano's the legal man in. Luger. Oh, look at this. Fabiano took out the referee, and now Luger taking out Fabiano.
Oh, there's that big overhand right one more time, and Fabiano is down.
Luger again, split him wide open. Scoop slam, he couldn't hold on to it. Fabiano slips out the back door.
Jawbreaker right there by Fabiano, and I'll tell you right now, a little bit more offense than I ever expected to see out of him.
Considering the beating he's taking here tonight, shades of Buddy Landell, perhaps.
Well, I'll tell you right now, WCW Saturday night's going to be a place that none of the big names want to go to with the way things are going.
Suplex by Fabiano, and Luger feeling the effect of that one. I don't care how you're put together, you drop 5.5, 6 feet down onto your back, it's going to hurt.
Well, unlike you who has to guess how it feels, I can tell you firsthand, and it does hurt.
Luger falls him into that corner with a tremendous clothesline, and Fabiano is in trouble. Belly to belly, he caught him with it. The total package in control is what I meant to say. Fabiano doesn't know what day of the week it is. There's that loaded forearm. And now Luger once again stalking him.
Fabiano better watch out. There it is.
He's got him up in a torture rack, and that's got to be it. That has got to be it. Fabiano's never going to survive this thing. That's it. He taps out. And there are your winners. The total package, Lex Luger and Barry Windham.
Well, I'll tell you right now, let's give credit where credit is due, because Fabiano sustained a lot of damage, and he was up in that backbreaker a lot longer than I ever thought he would be.
He fought all the way. I can only imagine the amount of pain he is feeling right now. But there are your winners. The total package, Lex Luger, Barry Windham. Our first chance to see them as a tag team, and I got to tell you, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm a little bit impressed, too.
Well, if you're Ivan and Nikita Koloff, you might be wanting to look over your shoulder with those United States Tag Team titles.
Or if you're the Enforcer and Ole Anderson.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with plenty more WCW Saturday night. Stay with us. Fans, we are back, and get a load of this. Terry Funk making his way to the ring.
Well, Terry Funk, I'll tell you right now, he impressed me at the Clash of the Champions. I was watching that one from home, and I've got to tell you, I thought that was the most impressive thing I've seen in a very long time.
Did I hear someone come out here tonight and say that a champion is the man who keeps getting up? Well, then I guess dadgummit, y'all just give me the belt. See, by my count, Ric Flair, it took you 30 days to get back up. I took Vader's best at the Clash of the Champions all night long, and I got up. Then I got up and I beat his ass. And if you don't think that's the reason why you were able to beat him, then I've got some news for you. The way I see it, Ric Flair, you and I have got unfinished business. And you have got my World Heavyweight Championship. And dadgummit, I'm covered to take it back. One thing you're going to find out tonight, I'm going to make a statement. And that statement is very simple. You can't keep a funker down.
Terry Funk letting Ric Flair know you can't keep me down.
Well, some very good points made by Terry Funk right here.
and gentlemen, welcome back to WCW Saturday Night. Thank you for all joining us here on the Nation Network, your number one location for old school wrestling. The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, making his way down the aisle.
Well, this guy, I'll tell you right now, he doesn't exactly strike fear in you when you look at him now, does he?
He may not, but don't let the cover of the book deceive you, because I can tell you right now, the Boogie Woogie Man has proven time and time again throughout the Great American Bash what he is capable of. What he is capable of is... Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, here comes Terry Funk. He said he was going to make a statement, and he's not wasting any time.
Oh, they still not going toe-to-toe early on. And now it's Jimmy Valiant getting the best of Terry Funk.
Oh, and now Terry Funk going down at the waistline. That was close.
Funk said he wanted to make a statement, and this might be what he had in mind right here. Here's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes, and now Terry Funk with a Boogie Woogie Man. Jimmy Valiant, and he throws into the steel post.
Well, Terry Funk is making that statement right now as far as I'm concerned.
Follows it up with a tremendous clothesline now. Jimmy Valiant is in trouble. And now Terry Funk choking him out. He is choking him out right in the corner. Referee doing nothing about it.
Well, I thought the referee was telling him to break the hold, so that's about as much as I would expect him to do. You don't expect the referee to get into a physical altercation with Terry Funk now, do you?
Funk wound up, and he missed, and now it is Jimmy Valiant finally taking a little bit of the steam out of the sails of Terry Funk. Both men exchanging big right hands. The Boogeyman.
Oh, nice move right there. That devastating jawbreaker right there.
Goes for the scoop. He couldn't hold him up, and now Terry Funk reversing things.
Well, I'm telling you right now, both of these men very well experienced, but I'm giving the advantage to Terry Funk in this one.
Funk with a splash from the middle rope. Calling out the Nature Boy, the world champion earlier tonight, Ric Flair, was Terry Funk. Oh, sleeper hold is on. He's got him. And that's it. It's over.
Well, I would say that was a bit of a statement, wasn't it? What a one-sided battle right there. Terry Funk victorious.
Indeed, Terry Funk got that sleeper hold on, and it didn't last long after that. Jimmy Valiant fading quickly.
Yeah, the Boogie Woogie Man not going to be dancing right now.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Terry Funk. Wait, what is he doing? Come on now.
Well, Terry Funk perhaps not finished yet. Oh, he's got a steel chair.
Right to the ribs. And again, the sleeper hold is on. Terry Funk, what's he going to do now? No, don't do it.
He's going to pile drive him on the steel chair. Oh, and he busted him open.
Fans, we got to go. We'll be back with more in just a moment. All right, Wrestling fans, welcome back. We see the Destroyers in the ring at this time. And they are going to be tested right here against the former World Tag Team Champions, former United States Tag Team Champions, Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, I'll tell you right now, these guys are as good as it gets in the world of tag team wrestling. And this has the potential to be a pretty entertaining match, no doubt about it.
Fans of Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant having medical attention issued to him during the break. And he was taken out on a stretcher as a result of that pile driver by Terry Funk on the steel chair. All right, there's the bell. Action underway. And here we go. Robert Gibson going up against the Destroyer number 2, I believe.
Now, why would it be 2? Why would number 1 not be the guy starting the match?
Well, because they're two different individuals, and one is Destroyer number 1 and one is Destroyer number 2.
How do you know which one's which?
I don't know. I guess when you've been around long enough, you notice little things.
Yeah, I've got a feeling you're used to dealing with little things.
I beg your pardon? Irish whip now to the turnbuckle, and here we go. Robert Gibson almost had the opportunity right there, but taken away from him. Nice move right there by Gibson to duck it out. Sends him out to the apron, and now Robert Gibson going to bring him back in the hard way with a big suplex. The Rock and Roll Express, they have been successful everywhere they have gone. Tag is made. Here comes Ricky Morton from the top rope. Let's see what happens here. Ricky Morton wants to get him back up to his feet if he can.
Well, you want to be a little bit careful if you're showboating, I can tell you that much right now.
There's the Irish whip reverse, and now Ricky Morton takes the Destroyer off the apron. But now pays the price as he's on the receiving end of a big power slam. Fans, our main event tonight features all 4 members of the 4 Horsemen. First time ever assembled together in one match. Ricky Morton back into the ring. Destroyer number 1 now makes his way back in. Ricky Morton going to work on him. Nice move right there by Ricky Morton.
Well, again, the Rock and Roll Express, they're one of you call tag team specialists. You put these 2 guys together, and they are pretty lethal as a team.
Well, I believe either of them could be successful individually as well, but when you have the chemistry that these 2 men have together, the fans absolutely 100% solidly behind them.
It may be a case of just knowing where your bread is buttered, and the tag team division definitely suits them. Neither one of these guys big enough, in my opinion, to go very long in the singles category.
There's the Irish whip and reversed it, and now Gibson falls of it. Look at that move! All the way out to the guardrail.
He knocked him right into the steel guardrail. You know, I'm the man who's always said it. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. I didn't think he had it in him.
Well, indeed, Robert Gibson trying to be the great equalizer here. Nice drop kick by Ricky Morton. And again sends him crashing to the canvas. And now Morton, what's he going to do here? There's the Irish whip. Here comes a double team. This could be the end of the match.
Yeah, I don't like the way this looks right now for the Destroyer. There's the double drop kick.
And Robert Gibson hooks the leg. It's all over, folks. There are your winners, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, we take a look right here again. The double team. Ricky Morton covered off that middle turnbuckle. Here's the drop toe hold, following up with a big elbow drop. And here, another nice move. Double clothesline. I don't know.
Rock and roll drop kick. That's what it's all about. Here it comes right here. The double drop kick. Nobody gets up from that one. Big victory for the Rock and Roll Express, fans. When we come back, it will be our main event.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, fans, welcome back. It is time for the main event. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, on behalf of the Horsemen, calling out 4 individuals. We don't know who. He said the hottest tag team in wrestling and any 2 guys you can find. Oh, wait a minute.
That's Shane Douglas from the UWF.
That is indeed Shane Douglas. Well-documented fact that the UWF and the former NWA working together. Even now with the WCW, we still have a working agreement with them.
Now, Shane Douglas is not really a part of a tag team, so that brings me back to wondering who they've got.
We're about to find out somebody. I'm sure there's got to be another person. It's not going to be just Shane Douglas.
Well, maybe he doesn't have any friends.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Brad Armstrong, and I think I've got an idea here. Brad Armstrong recently has been moonlighting a bit here in the NWA WCW area with a gentleman named Brian Pillman, and they have shocked the world, defeating not 1 but 2 variations of the Midnight Express throughout the Great American Bash.
Well, no doubt about it, they are one of the hot tag teams right now. When you beat both versions of the Midnight Express, that's going to automatically jump you way up in the standings.
Of course, Brad Armstrong also making his full-time home in the UWF right now. He has teamed up with Shane Douglas on occasion. Oh, I know that music. Indeed, it is Flying Brian Pillman. Well, we're going to see if he and Brad Armstrong have enough magic to carry 2 other men to a victory over the 4 Horsemen. That would be absolutely unprecedented.
Well, I don't know how unprecedented it would be. If I recall correctly, on the 4th of July, 1 man beat 3 of the Horsemen.
That was a different time altogether, because 30 days later, the Horsemen are not the same. And you'll be able to tell that just by their entrance tonight. Flying Brian Pillman back together with Brad Armstrong and Shane Douglas, and whoever their 4th band partner is going to be.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm very surprised that they would, on such short notice, accept a challenge of this magnitude. The Four Horsemen, that's as bad as it gets.
Oh, there's their partner, Sam Houston.
What is he, 12?
He's not 12. This young man has really made a mark for himself here in professional wrestling over the last several months.
Yeah, he's going to leave a mark right here, too, when they start smearing him all over the canvas.
Well, one thing about Sam Houston, he has proven he can fight his own fights, and he is his own man. He gets better each and every time we see him.
Yeah, he better get a lot better and very quickly, in my opinion.
All right, here comes the opposition, ladies and gentlemen. They are right now the dominant faction in professional wrestling. I don't care where you want to look. The Four Horsemen.
Are they coming out or aren't they?
They are making them wait. This could be a psychological battle going on right now, and if anyone would know about that, it would be the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Capacity crowd on hand here for the debut of the WCW Saturday Night. And finally, here they come. There they are, the WCW Tag Team Champions, along with the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Where's the U.S. title holder?
He may be in the back tying his shoes.
It seemed at one point in time that we'd be lucky to see the Horsemen with one title, the way things had been going. But now they hold all the gold.
Get a look at it, people, because it is the best thing going today.
I feel like I heard that somewhere before.
Don't you get cute with me, I'll smack you silly.
Oh, look, Tully Blanchard just mysteriously appeared. Nature Boy Ric Flair wasting no time at all. Going to work on Shane Douglas.
Well, Shane Douglas right now, oh, look at this.
Ric Flair wasting no time at all. Picking up right where he left off. The Great American Bash. Fans, don't forget for a moment who the Horsemen are. There's the tag made. Right to the lower midsection, and now Anderson, the enforcer, driving him headfirst into the mat.
You know, Shane Douglas may be a big deal in the UWF, but he's no franchise player here in the WCW.
Nice move again by the enforcer, Arn Anderson, continuing the beating. And now look at this. Brian Pillman, the legal man in the ring. Anderson and Pillman collide. The enforcer with a scoop slam, and down he goes. Tag mate, here comes Ole Anderson, the other half of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
The other half of the World Tag Team Champions as well.
Went for the slam, couldn't hold it. Now Brian Pillman slips out the back door. Oh, look at this. Anderson changing the body weight. And Pillman on the receiving end of that one.
You know, going up against the two Midnight Express teams, that's impressive enough. But not for nothing, it's a different world when you're going up against the Four Horsemen.
I'm not going to argue with you on that one because I do think it's a totally different battle, and I think it's a more lethal combination, especially when all four of them are together. Here's the tag made, and now look at this. Brad Armstrong in the ring, and Tully Blanchard wasting no time going to work on him. Now Armstrong with a big right hand and a back elbow. Flying forearm, and Tully Blanchard is down.
He caught him again. Tully Blanchard is in trouble. He's dazed right now. I don't think he knows where he is.
Well, he might have figured it out pretty quickly because now Tully Blanchard with the advantage. For the longest time was Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson as a tag team combination. Look at this. Tully Blanchard raking the eyes right across the top rope. They weren't getting it done. Ole Anderson comes in. They're the World Tag Team Champions. Tully goes single. He becomes the United States Heavyweight Champion. And the pieces to the puzzle have definitely fallen in place for the Four Horsemen.
Brad Armstrong's about to become a puzzle if something doesn't change quickly here.
Flying drop kick by Brad Armstrong. Nicely executed, and Tully Blanchard knocked back. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, and now Tully Blanchard in the wrong part of town. Tag is made. Here comes Sam Houston for the first time tonight. Rocket launcher cross body.
Well, we're going to see what this kid's got.
Well, I can tell you right now, he's going to do wonders in a match like this, I believe.
Yeah, I'm wondering how long it's going to take him to get his teeth knocked out of his throat.
And Blanchard raking the eyes again. Big running knee takes its toll. Tully Blanchard from the middle rope. There's the elbow drop. Tag made. Arn Anderson now the legal man in the ring for the Horsemen. Irish whip sends him to the ropes. Drop down by Anderson. Back body drop gets him way up into the lights. Tag made, and now here comes the world champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Shoots him off the ropes. Drop down by Flair. Another drop down by the Nature Boy. Back elbow.
I thought you guys told me that this guy's supposed to be somebody.
Well, right now, Sam Houston's going to school, and he is learning from the professors. Oh, blocks the chop by the Nature Boy Ric Flair. That's what I'm talking about. He learns as he goes very quickly.
Well, he didn't learn fast enough because Flair just chopped the knee out, and we know what he's going to do next.
Flair has got him in trouble. Shoulder blocking, down he goes.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair feeling very good right now, as well he should be.
Sam Houston makes his way back into the ring. Flair with the Irish whip follows him in. What a clothesline. Backhand knife chop. And now Flair lighting up the chest of Sam Houston. And now Pillman brought in the ring the hard way. Shane Douglas is a legal man. I don't think Flair realizes it, but he does now.
And he chops the leg out of Shane Douglas as well.
Flair's got him, but he's in the ropes. Flair taking him down. What a move, right to the knee.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair targeting that leg.
Oh, this could be it right here. Flair's going for the figure four. He's got it on him. Flair has got Shane Douglas in all kinds of trouble. Can Shane Douglas escape this thing or not? I don't know, but he's trying.
He is trying, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's got to turn it over.
Shane Douglas lasting longer than anyone I've seen lately. And now fighting his way out of it. Unbelievable.
He's hurt. You see him on that bad leg right there.
He hits Flair with a suplex, and now Shane Douglas quickly makes the tag out of the ring, and that is a smart move.
And now the tag is also made, and here comes Arn Anderson.
The enforcer. Irish whip again. Brad Armstrong into the ropes he goes. Drop throat first across the top rope.
Well, we've seen just how much damage that type of move can do to a guy.
Arn Anderson sends him into the ropes again, but drop down. Nice move right there by Anderson. Brad Armstrong with a snapmare takes him over. Fans, this is the main event of our debut of WCW Saturday night right here on the Nation Network. Bringing you the greatest wrestling anywhere.
Anderson now following up on that knee, and that's one thing about the Horsemen. When they've got something injured, they stay to work on it.
And now Arn Anderson's got to bring him back in the hard way. Big suplex. The symbol of excellence.
Irish whips him to the ropes again. Oh, there's that spine buster, and that should be it.
Arn Anderson looking at Brad Armstrong, and he's got it. Oh, the referee got taken out by accident.
All four men were getting in the ring. Now Tully Blanchard choking him out.
Armstrong, the legal man in the ring, he's in trouble.
I don't know that it even matters anymore.
Face first, he goes into that turnbuckle. Arn Anderson gonna do it again. Lunging makes the tag. Here comes Sam Houston.
And he runs right into a devastating clothesline. I don't know why you got up on this guy so much.
That's why right there, Houston fighting back.
All right, congratulations. He can throw a clothesline.
Senton splash, and now Sam Houston turning the tide in this one. Whether you want to give him credit for it or not.
Oh, he's having a couple of quick moments here, but I've got a funny feeling we're going to see him on his back in the very near future.
He was going for the DDT on Arn Anderson.
Probably not a very good idea. You don't want to try and do that. Not to the enforcer.
Here comes the tag to the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Once again, lighting the chest. And now the Nature Boy setting up. Here it is. That patented knee drop.
Well, I believe I was the one that said you'd be seeing him on his back, and that's where he is.
Figure four leg lock is on, and can Flair do it this time? Shane Douglas survived. Can Sam Houston do the same? He's going to have to reach deep down inside to pull it off.
That's it. It's over as I predicted.
Indeed, the Nature Boy Ric Flair with that figure 4 leg lock, and Sam Houston held out as long as he could. I'm not sure if we'll get another look at it, but there was a moment where it looked like he may have broken something.
It did appear that his knee may have popped. If that's the case, we might not be seeing Sam Houston for a long time.
That would have been it right there, except for the outside interference, and there's Ric Flair dropping that knee down across the forehead. There are your winners, ladies and gentlemen. They are the 4 Horsemen. We want to thank you all for joining us here as a part of the WCW Saturday Night and broadcast. This is the WCW. We'll see you again real soon here on the Nation Network. So long, everyone.